Hello? What about now? Can you hear me now? I'm talking to myself. Talking to myself. Check, check. Can you hear me now? It's funny, I can hear myself in my headphones. But I think okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I had my headphones were coming in, but the sound source in whatever this thing is, OBS, was off. Okay, so the first thing I said was, hold on. What after that? I'll get to Pulse Chain in a second. The first thing I said is that we basically have two things to do. The first thing is going to be to deploy the contract. And then once the contract is deployed, the second step is going to be, let me go to the analytics. The second step is going to be to update the DApp and then publish the updated DApp. And once that's all done, we should be able to start burning some Zen for FENIX. Now, the next question, oh, you want some bars? No. I have bars, but I'm not giving them to you. The next question is when Pulse Chain launch? So, oh, there's feedback. Now what? Maybe if I turn off, that's video. Is there a double sound playing? The next question is when Pulse Chain launch? Oh no, it's fine. So yeah, the next question. So for Pulse Chain, I think right now it's not on the roadmap. What I want to do is talk to some of the devs that are in the Zen community. So definitely want to talk to Jack. I know he's going to launch Zen, a new contract, but talk to him, talk to Zen Zoo, talk to the DB Zen crew, and get their thoughts on how we should do the launch. Because I think one of the interesting things about how a lot of the contracts have already launched on Zen now is that we pretty much had, I don't know, like 4 to 6 months of Zen just minting for a while before the first burners actually showed up. It was maybe 4 months before the Zen FT showed up. And then another month and a half after that, DB Zen showed up. And then about another month after that, FENIX is here now. So I'm wondering what the dynamic is going to be for launches going forward. Is it Zen launches and then DB Zen and FENIX all launch right at the exact same time, and then the burners kick in immediately? Or should we wait a few months and then launch our protocols? So either way, I'm cool with it. It's just want to kind of get people's feedback because I don't know. Cool. So yeah, just lazy Saturday. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. I guess if you're in America. Gonna be chilling with the fam later, so. All right. Yeah, we got about 15 minutes. So if anybody has any questions, you can put them in the chat. I'll try to answer them. What's going on, Forrest? Who else have I not said hey to? Let me scroll back up. Ryan, what's up? Dennis, what's up? Zenergy, what's up? Joe Bluff, what's up? Paul Tucker, what's up? Summer Solstice, what's up? Crypto Dollars, what's up? and then nobody could hear me. No sound, no sound. Yeah, yesterday actually, so I really wasn't doing too much yesterday. I went to a conference called Build ETH in the city, and it was pretty cool. I met a lot of really cool people. A lot of people are working on really interesting projects. Saw some interesting stuff about account abstraction. What's going on? From Portugal. But yeah, at the Build ETH, I saw a lot of cool projects, a lot of cool ideas, stuff around account abstraction, which I think would be really helpful. Talked to a couple of people, explained Zen to a few people. A lot of people have seen Zen or minted Zen, and they don't really know what it is. So it was cool to kind of chat with some people and explain it. And they were like, "Oh yeah, I've seen it taking all the gas fees." And I'm like, "Yep, that's what it's doing. It's the people that are actually using crypto." So it was really cool to share a little bit about Zen and the ecosystem there as well. Yeah, let's hope the process is smooth today, Vans. I don't want any stress. Stress-free, that's how I want to be. And also, thank you to everybody who helped out in the last 2 weeks in Telegram, giving feedback for how to fix the site. All the suggestions, they've been super helpful. We have a list of tasks that we still need to do in order to make the site a little bit better. I think we got a lot of the big things out of the way, but there's still quite a few little design things that we want to fix on the site. So I really appreciate all the feedback. Not only the feedback that came when we were on testnet, but also the feedback that's showing up, now that we're going to mainnet. I think it's been really, really helpful. And, people have found things that I never saw because I didn't test in the way that they're testing. So thanks to everybody who's been in Telegram and sent me messages on Twitter, sent me DMs, and just sent me information saying, "Hey, this is broken, fix it." Because it's super helpful. We're a really small team, and so everybody in the community is helping to make the project better. So even if you're just if you're doing QA, that's extremely valuable. So let's go, Edwin. No launch like Joe launch. Yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. I'm on the right branch. I got the code that I ran last time. So the one thing I forgot to do for Joseph, the person who runs ZenPub, I forgot to publish the contract, the verified contract on Polygon Scan. So about an hour after I deployed the contract, I had to go then verify the contract and publish it. So that took a little bit of extra time, but this time I got it. So I'll do it right after it's launched. I think what I'll do, we're going to freeze the Telegram. So what I'll probably do is after we launch, my kids are in the background going crazy. After we launch, I'm going to go on the Telegram. I'll probably host a little voice call just to get people's feedback, any questions. Actually, one thing that's cool. I forgot to talk about this. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. 1 second. Can't even see my keyboard. FENIX. So one of the things that we built over the last couple of weeks is this website called FENIX Calc. And the idea is to basically just kind of give you an example of how FENIX and the reward pools work. So, if you're going to stake, like 100 FENIX for, a year, right? And you add a stake, you'll see that if you're the only person in the whole project by yourself, you'll see the yield that you get is that 1.61, and then you'll basically see all the bonuses and everything that are calculated. So when you end your stake, you will have this payout. And then you can see what would happen if you had the reward pool. So if the reward pool was also 100, what was it, 100, and you updated it, now you can see that your payout would actually be 201, because it would be the copy from the reward pool plus the yield. And so you can play around with this and make some simulations. It's really difficult to come up with accurate simulations because there's a lot of games that happen in the ecosystem that you have to factor in. So for example, if more people join, like let's say somebody else comes in here and they do a 10-year stake and they add a stake, even though you only did a 1-year stake, and you capture that reward pool, you'll still get your principal back after a year, but you're not going to get the 200 because this person that delayed gratification for longer is going to capture more of that payout. This pool will also go up because there's 200 in here, so it would look something similar to this. So there's ways to really play around with this and kind of understand. If you're a visual person and you like to play with numbers, this is a visual way to really understand how the contract works. Now in practice, and I think if you go to ZenPub, there's over 2,000 FENIX, I think there's 2,600 FENIX users on Polygon. And so to actually model this out is very difficult. And then if somebody ends their stake early, it would affect the payout, right? If they end early or late, their payout could get distributed to you. So you can't really factor that in. You'd have to factor the burns. You'd have to factor all of this stuff. And so it's really hard to capture everything in this calculator, but hopefully this is good enough to help people start to understand how the project works. So you can do short stakes. It's just that you probably don't want to do them under the first payday window or the first pool party, which happens 3 weeks in. So for example, if I did 100 and I did, let's say 3 weeks, 21 days. And yeah, I'll add this, and then I'll make this 300 because that's what the pool will be. So if I did 100 FENIX stake for 21 days, assuming that I'd ended my stake after the pool party, this stake for 100 FENIX will actually get 157 FENIX back. So you'll get 57 or like a 50%, 1.5% return. So you can actually make your return back if you just do your stake over the pool party window. Now, if you did it where there was no pool party, what people are seeing right now is they're seeing this number. So they're saying, oh, I staked 100 FENIX, but I'm only getting 81 back, and so the number looks low. So you need to delay gratification. That's part of the process in the light paper that we talk about, time and market, right? You need to delay a little bit of gratification and have your average become a little bit longer. And that's part of the game theory that helps stabilize the target investment price or the target investment duration for doing a FENIX stake. So you can play around with this calculator, like I said, and you can add a bunch of numbers. You can do a bunch of stuff in here and see exactly what would happen at the end. So hopefully this is helpful. Johad and I basically built this in like 2 days. So we kind of scrapped it together, but it illustrates how the contract works if you're visual and you like to click buttons. So if you just go to fenixcalc.com, it doesn't actually talk to the contract or anything, and you can look at all the code. It's all in this project right here. So you can just go here, and if you want to download the code and look at it for some odd reason, it's all there. But this is a really good way to play around with the contract, or not the contract, but the math of the contract, and see exactly what would happen based on different stake lengths and stuff like that. All right, let's go back to analytics. Let's see. Hold on, I need to cough. Okay. Background music is chill. Yeah, I need chill background music. I can't, I need to be, this is nerve-wracking. Wait, how many people are watching? 64 people. Oh my gosh, okay. See, the crazy thing is, I'm not a streamer, so I have 300 subscribers and 64 people watching. That seems like a little bit out of whack. So the chains I'm gonna stake on, I'll probably stake on, there's like 4 chains, so I'll probably do actually the first 4 that launched, right? So the ones that are all launching individually, so Polygon, Ethereum, Binance, and Avalanche, I think are the 4 that are by themselves. And then the other 6, I'll probably just launch the contract and, I'll play around with it and make sure it works. Part of what you have to gauge when you're doing these stakes is the viability of the chain, because you're kind of making a bet on how long you think the chain's going to be up and running. So, if you do a long stake on a chain and then the people that run the chain rug the chain, then you're kind of, it's a little bit of a, you probably don't want to do that. You probably just want to stay liquid, but you would lose everything if they rug the chain. You would lose your Zen, you would lose anything on that chain anyway. So, you're betting a little bit on the chain as well as the time and market. So you have to figure out that product market fit, make sure that chain's going to be around, and then place your bets accordingly. I'll probably also do some stakes on Pulse Chain because basically all of my Zen got copied over. So, although wait, that's not going to matter because Jack is going to launch a new Zen. So I'll have to start all over on Pulse Chain. I'm getting ready for this. Nope, that's not it. All right, just making sure my wallet is ready to sign a transaction. All right, I'm gonna just get ready and start getting this deploy set up. Got a script right here. All right, if I'm quiet or looking down or not paying attention, it is because, oh, what about the old Zen on Pulse? I think, so I haven't been paying too close attention. I've just heard a bunch of friends that are talking about it. I think or somebody was talking about it. There's gonna be like a legacy Zen, and then there's gonna be a new Zen. And so I think, I don't know. It's gonna be weird because DB Zen probably got copied over, but I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting setup to see what happens. Because you've got copies of some of the contracts, but I think Jack said they're relaunching all new contracts also. So we'll see what happens. We shall see. All right, review transaction. Off you go. Insufficient funds. What? Oh, is this the error I got last time? Give me a second. Ether scan. What is gas price? Didn't go. Okay. Are the gas prices on ETH that crazy right now? Oh boy. Give me 1 second. 0.31 ETH to launch? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. I gotta send myself some more. I'm broke. I'm a broke boy. I gotta send myself some more ETH. Jeez. Gas prices. Can't do it. Oh my gosh. I'm a broke boy. Oh my gosh, yeah. I only have 0.3 ETH. And it's 0.31 ETH to launch because of the gas. Okay. I'm about to start launching these things in the middle of the night. Give me a second. I need to go get another wallet and send myself some more money. Sit tight. All right, I'm back. My gosh. Why is it so expensive? Let's try this again one more time. Oh, now it's okay. Now it's cheaper than. Oh my gosh, it dropped. The price dropped. All right. All right, let's see. Yay! All right, the contract is done. All right, let me update the project. Wow, so expensive. a second. This is funny. The contract's live. I'm just updating the dApp. Give me a second. Oh, sorry. It was like too expensive. It was 0.1 ETH too expensive, and then, or 0.01 ETH too expensive, and then it went. When I sent more money, then it went below the amount that I had on there. So I just want to make sure that it's loading locally, and then I'll release the Kraken. Let's see. Okay. Gotta test it out first. I'm not front running you. I'm just making sure that the dApp's running. I'm going to wait. I'm probably not even going to do anything until tomorrow anyway. Can't afford these gas prices. Bling Blau, good name. Yeah. Back in the day, I used to make music, and so I had a group or a music label called Bling Blau Entertainment. Oh, so you'll probably see some there's videos on my YouTube from like 10 years ago that I uploaded that are like blends that I used to make with beats that I used to produce. So all right. Looks like we're good. Git add git commit -m feat add FENIX Ethereum mainnet. All right. So right now the contract's deployed. The project is building on in the CI, a continuous integration process. So it's just building the website right now, and then it'll be on testnet first. So testnet.phenix.fyi. You're not going to be able to see the mainnet because I have two different environments. So, but I'll push it to mainnet as soon as it's ready. Just gonna go take a look at it. Hit the like button. You don't need to hit the like button. Probably not going to be running this stream past the 4 months or 4 weeks, but I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. If you want to like, let's see where are the builds here. All right, it's building. Building. I think next week what I'm going to do is some people who have lots of stakes, their screens are really, really long. So I'm going to add some pagination, sorting of the columns, filtering. People have been asking for other different types of people have been asking for other information in the columns. So adding stuff like maybe the shares, the total shares in the equity pool on the main page, things like that. All right, testnet's done. All right, promote to production. All right, sending it up. It's building. So yeah, adding stuff like, what was I gonna say? The total shares. We were thinking about making the projected payout, maybe showing that on the screen, on the stakes screen. So there's a couple of little UI things that we want to add to make it a little bit easier for people to understand what's going on. Yeah, my wife just snuck in. I don't know if you saw her. Anyways, yeah. So, still building. 52 seconds, 53 seconds, 54 seconds. If you guys want to see, I guess you can see this. There's nothing like secretive in here. Oh, it's live. Let's go. All right. FENIX.fyi. Should be good to go. Let's go. Refresh this. That's not right. What the heck? That's not the right contract address. Hold on. Why is it not loading properly? Oh, is it like... Hold on. Hold on, something's not right. On my real computer, it's fine. But in this little thing here, it's not fine. Internet. On my other browser, it's loading properly. But in this browser, it's not. If you go here, you should see a... you should see the contract address. I think it's the same contract address as it is on Polygon. It's probably. Oh, let me try something. I think it's. Why is it showing that? Hold on. See, you can't have nice things. Is that? Let me lower this priority thing here to 2. Oh, I bet I know what the problem is. Public RPC. Oh, somebody started it. It's burning. It's probably some caching thing. It's taking its time. Somebody's already burned 62,000. There's already 62,000 FENIX in the reward pool. So it's working for some people. It's not working for me, which is funny because I'm the person that just deployed this thing. You know what I think it might be? There's a I'm using some of this free stuff and it's not too good. Let me give me 1 second. I'm gonna push one more quick update. So like, that's not right, boys. I'm gonna try something. See if chain ID is mainnet. Got mainnet. I think I'm using one of the free public providers instead of the one that we're paying for to talk to the blockchain, and that free one is not good. It's basically pulling back old data and getting confused. So I just updated it to use the public one, the actually good one that we pay for. So once this is done, I'll update it and see if I can get it to turn over properly. People are still burning. I saw some burns go through already, so they must have been lucky. What's CA? California? I'm in CA. Yes. Dang, the reward pool is at 293K. Okay. Well, I'm gonna update the RPC, so hopefully when I update it, it's yeah. If you see it as the same as Polygon, something's not right. I think so. The website that we're using to update the status is not updating correctly. So it should be 200 and something thousand. It's not the same as Polygon. It's a different number. I just need to, for some people it's working and for some people it's not. So I'm updating the server that we connect to make sure that it shows up properly. So give me a second. Oh, the contract address. Yeah, it's the same contract address as ETH. So it's right here. I'll post it in Telegram. Yeah, burns are going crazy. Give me a second. Yeah, some caching thing. So yeah, people are burning. It's just I can't see it. So somewhere in the world, somebody's getting lucky. See, this is the internet. You update something and then you gotta wait for it to come back around the world to you. So I can see the burning because I have another web browser that is actually loading properly. My Google web browser is actually loading properly. So if I go to fenix.fyi/dashboard, I actually see the burn number. But if I do it in this browser, which is Safari, I don't see the burn number. I see nothing good. So it just depends on what gets loaded, which browser RPC gets loaded. Hold on, let me switch. If I switch to Infura, this is a pain. This is quick node ID one. Let me see something. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna uncap our alchemy network so we get more burns going. Let's see. 200. 100. Some things, what? This is not clean. Yeah, there's a caching issue in the server. Maybe if I rebuild everything. Let me see. Let me just take a look locally. Everything's still synchronizing up, so just gonna see if it's working locally. Where are the comments? Oh, here we go. Funny. Works for everybody but me. Okay, dashboard. Oh, I wonder if it has to do with the polling interval. Okay. by the time we do the last chains, this is going to be smooth. That's my goal. I can close the contract. Contract's up. I just need to figure out the DApp now. DApp boys. I see it. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. All right. So yeah, now, and I'm pushing one more update. That should, I'm just adding a backup RPC to the DApp. So hopefully this backup RPC should work properly. So I'll show you what it looks like on my computer. In case you want to come over and do the burn from here. No, I'm just joking. I'm updating it right now. See, this is why we need this chill music, because this is stressful, people. This is very stressful. I'm trying to have a nice, relaxing day, and nothing's working. Maybe it's inactive. I'm looking at it right here. It's active. These caching things are crazy. For the burning, make sure that you approve first. You have to do the approve before you burn. So you have to go set an amount that you want to approve, and then you have to set an amount that you want to go burn. Wait, why is this not coming up with a share right now? Man, these RPCs are a pain. Sanctuary. There we go. Now it's loaded properly. Okay, should be good now. So what is this? So what is this? 23 trillion? No, billion. 23 billion Zen burned. Already. With the struggle bus going. All right. Is the reward payout in addition to the reward payout gets added to your balance after it gets the reward pool gets emptied out. So if we go to, like, for example, testnet.phoenix, if we go to testnet, and you can look here, you'll see that, oh, somebody emptied the reward pool. So you can see here yesterday, or maybe, yeah, it's probably either yesterday or the day before, the Pulse Chain reward pool reached its cooldown limit. So somebody emptied the whole reward pool into the equity pool. So everybody got a copy of anybody who was a staker got all of the equity from the reward pool that got pushed into the equity pool. So if you can't see it because I'm not logged in here, but if I was connected, you could connect and click to the reward tab and it would show you the like countdown going on. So yeah, okay, we should be good now. I updated one of the RPCs, so I think we're good to go now. 23 Chadillions. Oh my gosh, new token, new community, Chadillions. Let's go back to FENIX. All right. So we're at about 23 trillion burn. No, billion? I'm getting my numbers confused. 23 billion. So yeah, you have to, in order to do the burn, you have to come in here, burn, approve FENIX to burn. So you pick a number in here, and it should tell you how much Zen you have. You approve it, and then once you're done approving, you go to burn, and then you can burn your Zen for FENIX. And after that, you can come here to start stake and, you know, kick off your stakes into the future. I'll go back to the dashboard. All right. Is the FENIX project official Zen or something else? So the FENIX project actually started, we started this in basically around Thanksgiving. Johad and I started it around Thanksgiving, and we built another website for Zen called zen.fyi, and we wanted to figure out how to integrate into the Zen ecosystem and make another type of project that you could use in the Zen ecosystem. So the way that I think about the Zen ecosystem is that you have a bunch of different projects and a bunch of different products that people can use. So you've got the core protocol, which is Zen, which is used for generating, you know, effectively this gas token. And then underneath that gas token, you've got underneath the gas token, then you've got all these different protocols. So you've got ZenFTs, which came out, I think, in January, which is a way to do batch minting of Zen, and it also shows you about NFTs in OpenSea. Then you've got DBZen, which is a Zen burner that has like some pretty interesting tokenomics in terms of how it works. It has a little bit of reflection in it, a little bit of hourglass component to it. And then you've got FENIX, which is a staking, like time locking protocol. So you've got different projects that span different time frames for different types of people. And the way that I think about it is people in the future are going to come and they're going to make other types of projects and other types of protocols that sit on top of Zen, that do other things and that educate people in how to use crypto, the native crypto, without counterparty risk, on chain, no admin keys, in the proper way. So we're not technically part of, like, you know, we don't get paid by Jack. We're not on the Zen payroll, and we don't have like meetings with them or anything. But we do, you know, I've talked to Jack. I've hung out with Jack. I went snowboarding with Jack. So I do know him, you know, a little bit now after we've spent some time together, but we're not technically inside the Zen ecosystem. So somebody had another question. How much Zen I need to burn? The Zen burn ratio, it's detailed in the light paper. So if you click down here at the bottom of the website, this light paper will take you here. And the ratio is right here. It's 10,000 to 1. So for every 10,000 Zen you burn, you get 1 Phoenix. Let's see. Hitting the burn button is not working. You have to approve before you burn. I'm gonna make some updates to that. Jack gave me some good suggestions. I just didn't have time to work on it this past week, but I'm gonna make some updates to the DApp to make it easier for you to be able to burn and start your stakes. Just try to make the process a little bit tighter. I didn't have time to work on it last week because I was trying to get some UI things up and running. So let's see. So right now we're about 33 billion Zen burned. Or 34 billion. So Polygon went crazy. And I'm going to do some burns later. But one of the things to remember with FENIX is that there's a 21-day cooldown until the first reward party. So if gas prices are high, which I don't know, did I see? Hold on. Where's this gas thing? I mean, this isn't great. It's not horrible. So, you know, if these gas prices are too high to do the burns, you know, you can always wait until later to do them. But yeah, right now we're about 3.5 or 33 billion Zen burned. So we'll see how the burn process continues. Let's see, any other questions? Whew, nice, awesome. Yo, man, when project will be implemented on Zen page? So I don't think Zen's going to actually put this on there. If you go to zen.network, you know, they don't have DB Zen here. They just focus on their projects. So you've got Zen FTs, which is done by the core team. You've got Zen Nights, which is done by the core team. And then you've got minting and staking, which are part of the core protocol. So you're not really going to see other... Oh, here they are. It's right here. Ha, I lied. Never been on this website before, apparently. Wait, do I have to connect? Pulse chain, 2 more weeks. Yeah, you know what's funny? There's a Pulse watch that says 4 more weeks. And I actually think that it's probably going to be in about 4 weeks. I don't know if we should rush it for Pulse chain. Like I said earlier, I want to talk to Jack and Zensu and DB Zen founders and see what they're planning on doing, because I feel like one of the benefits of launching FENIX now is that there's a bunch of Zen supply available to burn. Whereas if you just did it out of the beginning, you know, if you launched it at the beginning, you know, there might not be any Zen liquid on Pulse Chain, which I don't know. Maybe that's good. That might be a new test, but that's something that I'd want to get some more feedback on. When could we see a price? I don't know. Maybe there's one right now. Let's see. Deck screener. Let's see. It'd be like FENIX, Matic, Zen. No one's done one yet. No one's made a pair yet. The degens on Matic were a lot faster. the FENIX chart, if you actually, you can see the M FENIX chart. So if you go here to Deck Screener and you click on this, this is actually really cool. So you can see, man, there's so much stuff on this website. So you can see the chart. This is the price of FENIX just like dropping, and it's pretty much tightly correlated to the price of Zen. So Zen's been going down, FENIX has been going down. If you actually switch it to this to the reverse pair, you can actually see the peg, right? So Matic Zen is pegged to Matic FENIX, and the ratio, remember the burn ratio was 10,000 to 1. Well, some people have been getting some early rewards, and so the ratio has kind of dropped a little bit. So instead of being 10,000 to 1, now the ratio is 8,800, so almost 8,900, or sorry, almost 9,000 to 1. So this is actually exactly the type of chart that we wanted. We want this chart to kind of slope down very slowly, and this number should always be between 10,000 to 1 and 5,000 to 1. 5,000 to 1 would assume that everybody did the average stake and everybody got their copy and they all sold, for that double. And then 10,000 to 1 would assume that nobody sold. They basically all gave it to one person. So this number being closer to 10,000 is good. It'll probably settle around like 7,500, but that's kind of where it's sitting right now, which is exactly what we wanted in the design of the product. Here you go. This is the watch here. 4 more weeks. Pulse chain. That's when it's coming. FENIX on Pulse chain's coming in 4 more weeks. Now I don't know when it's gonna come. We need to sit and figure out a time to insert it into the launch schedule. You can get the reward pool if you don't burn, if you just buy it, but then you have to buy it on market. And I don't think anybody's set up LP, or if they have, the LP isn't tracked in Deck Screener yet. It might be on Uniswap or wherever they created it. So I'm not gonna go dig through Uniswap right now. That website it's a challenge. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, 44 billion. Yeah, this is interesting. This share rate has been maintained pretty well, because if you look on testnet, you'll see that the share rate was actually jumping before the reward pool party because people were ending long stakes early and giving equity to early people. But now on actual mainnet, people are behaving properly, and so it's definitely a lot more interesting to see how this is working. You're welcome, Just Mint Zen. It's actually been really fun building into the community and like talking to everybody and getting yelled at and telling people I copied their stuff, and then they see it and it's nothing like their stuff. So it's been good. 14 days since launch. Look at that. See, this launched kind of on time, 10:02 a.m. Ethereum though, 10:04 a.m. We're late. Late. Yeah, what's gonna be cool? Oh, hold on before Joseph comes and gets me. Let me publish the contract to Etherscan so I don't get flamed up. 1 second. I don't want any problems. You're Blackjack? You're the Blackjack? Oh my gosh. The Blackjack. Yo, there's so many puns in that. I love it. What is this? Blackjack. Yo, you guys are funny. That's why I love the internet. People come up with stuff that all on their own deep end. Let's see. Okay. What is this? Sorry, I'm trying to update. What's the relationship between FENIX and X1? So there's really no direct relationship. The only thing is that for a limited time, you will be able to burn FENIX and get credits for X1. That's not going to last indefinitely. It's just a limited time thing. But Jack mentioned that he would be willing to credit any Zen burners for X1 credits. But outside of that, there's no real direct correlation or relationship between them. Did Jack give a shout out yet? Yeah, Jack's been definitely, he's been super helpful. He's actually given me a lot of feedback in private, which has been good because he's worked at some of the highest performing companies in this, software companies in the world. So he really knows what he's doing. So it's been helpful to get his feedback on stuff for sure. Is the Etherscan URL wrong? Joseph's gonna get me. I can already feel it. Joseph's gonna be like, where's the update? Sorry, Joseph, I'm sorry. Where is this verified contract? ETH POW. Oh, I think ETH POW is in the last set. I'm gonna do in like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I'm gonna do 5 deploys in one day, so that's gonna be fun. Or 6 deploys in one day. I'm gonna figure out how to automate it though, so all I have to do is just sign on my ledger and not do anything else. Oh, do I have to put API at the end of that? You gotta be kidding me. Whoa. That's not gonna work. Oh, I wonder if that's the problem. Blackjack. Yo. Yeah, Joseph is gonna find me. All right, let's see if this worked. Yay, contract is verified. Look at that. Green check. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Read contract. All these functions. Perfect. Now, you can just see, so if FENIX.FYI ever goes down, you can always go to Etherscan and do everything. This is our backup website here. you can come in here. You can check the reward pool. You can check the share rate. You can check the stake count for any address. It's all right here. You want to start a stake? You can stake for... Wait, that's not it. That's to get the stakes. How do you start a stake? Wait, how do you start a stake? What kind of project is this? You can't even start a stake. Oh, I'm on read contract. Rookie, Joe Blau, rookie. Start a stake right here. Set your FENIX number. Set your term 1 day. Just do it right here. You don't even need me anymore. It's trustless, censorship resistance, all that good stuff. Is the initial reward flush in 3 weeks or 3 weeks plus 13 weeks? The initial reward is in 3 weeks. So I don't even know what day. I don't even know. Let me get a calendar real quick. So the Polygon reward is actually going to flush next Saturday. And then this reward pool is going to be flushed on June 3rd. So as long as you get your stakes in before June 3rd and nobody ends anything, you should be able to capture a pretty sizable return from that reward pool. What's the ratio of shares to FENIX? Is it 5 shares? It's not a linear number. It changes, but it should be around the same ratio. There's like a little bit of fluctuation because if you stake longer, you get more shares for your FENIX than if you stake shorter. And then there's another thing that you have to factor in, which is as people end their stakes, they adjust the share rate. So let me see if I can find, I don't know what the share rate is on Polygon. Let me just see if it's changed. Somebody could have ended a stake already. Let's go to FENIX.FYI dashboard. So if you go to Polygon and you go to this contract here and you go to the contract, read contract, and you look at the share rate. So nobody in Polygon has ended a stake. So this number here goes up based on your return on investment. So actually, you know where you can see it? If you go on testnet, you can see it. So here, this rate has gone up because people have ended their stakes and returned. Somebody returned 9%, somebody returned 36%, and on X1, somebody returned 46%. So they've ended their stakes. And so when somebody else comes in behind you to do a stake, they're actually going to get less shares because you have to divide by this percentage to make sure that they're never going to get a better deal than you would ever get. So the people that come in earlier are going to have a better ratio of shares to FENIX than the people that come in later. And eventually, like way down the line, this number is going to flatten out and everybody's kind of going to get about the same return. But the people that are early in these projects are the ones that are going to get a preferential, they're going to get benefit a lot more than somebody who shows up later. But you're also going to be the stewards of the project. You're going to be the custodians, the ones that help explain this, maybe build projects around this, build alternate interfaces, do the teaching and education. So that's why this share rate here is changing. So I can't give you a direct answer on that, Vance. That's a good question. Let's see, any other questions? Let me scroll up. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me send Joseph the link to this thing right now. Oh, I mean, okay, I'll destroy that. Send him a message. Where's Joseph? There we go. All right. Oh, it doesn't do it. All right. All right, I think this is good. I feel good. I was a little nervous earlier, but I'm not nervous right now because now this is working. Let me just check Alchemy real quick. Oh no, actually not Alchemy. Let me check Quick Node. No. So it's not just me by myself. I have a co-founder. His name is Johad. And here, I'll find him. Click here. Click here. Click here. This guy. So this is my co-founder. He's the one that's been working on the design, the marketing, all of the information that we've been publishing. So he's been super helpful in terms of like coming up with the like stuff like this. So FENIX is live on Ethereum. I'm gonna retweet this actually. Oh snap, and hearted. So he's really good at like graphic design, product branding, all of that stuff. He's been really good at kind of getting all this stuff set up. So he's helping me in like all the design of the website, like all of this stuff is kind of inspired by him. He's given a lot of feedback on this. And then also what to show, how to show the data, understanding, you know, visual, the visual cues of the site. Cause this site has, let me pop this out here. So like in this site, right, you can go into dark mode, right? So you have to design it to work on, there's some people that don't like light mode. So making it work in dark mode and light mode, making it responsive. So if you shrink the site down, it looks good on a phone, all of that stuff. He's really been good at kind of helming that and taking care of that stuff. And then he's also running Twitter and stuff. So it's not just me, it's me and Johad. So if you enter longer days, you will get a little bit of a higher equity stake. What people have been doing, and I think we're going to see what's going to happen next week with Polygon, but people have been entering like 21 days to guarantee that they get the pool party and they can end with effectively no dilution. And so we're probably going to see the share rate go up next week on Polygon. I don't know what it's going to go up to, but we should see it go up. So we'll see what happens next week. I don't really know what's going to happen because there's a lot of game theory in this. So, but yeah, right now there's no. You want to stake for longer if you can, and you really want to try to pick your date, and there's no rush, as long as you're between the pool parties. Pretty much anywhere in that pool party window is good. Johad and I. Sorry, I'm English. English is my second language. My first language is Spanish, so I don't speak English properly. And I also can't write, and I can barely read, so. But thanks, Jim. Nah, you're good. You're good. I need correction. I like feedback, so that's good. Let me see how we're doing. Yeah. Burn it down. I'm going to do my burns a little bit later. Because I have to go for some Mother's Day stuff. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna shut the stream down. It looks like everything's rolling. We're live. Oh man, this is gonna be so awesome to see when somebody puts up a liquidity pair and see what the price ends up being, because I'm sure it's gonna be silly. The gas prices are so crazy right now. I wonder how much it even costs to open up an LP right now. Let's see. No, I don't see it yet. Let me go to Uniswap. People are being very conservative. If you go to zen.pub, there's a bunch of FENIX stuff there right now. If you go here, Joseph is actually integrated everything. His site's better than our site. So if you go here, FENIX on Polygon, you can click in here and you can get all the information. We have like total minters, the equity share pool, pool supply, reward supply, total supply. It's all here. So ZenPub, it's got the price chart down here. It's not rendering properly, but you got the total burn. So 7 trillion Zen burned by FENIX. You have the time till the next reward pool. So you got 6 days, 23 hours, 5 minutes remaining to the next reward pool. Everything's here. 32 minters in the last 24 hours. So yeah, zen.pub is amazing. Joseph is amazing. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on Twitter for sure. And yeah, zen.pub has all the information you need. It's got all the information about all of the contracts, all of the Zen burners right now. So if you're looking for, and it's on all chains. So if you're looking for information about different contracts across different chains, it's all right here. So I gave him the contract address for Ethereum. So he's going to add it. But yeah, DB Zen's here, Zen's here, and the Zen FTs are here. And then Zenlon's down here as well. Or Exelon. Sorry, Exelon. On here are all the Zen contracts. So yeah. Oh, can I donate? Oh, I'm about to donate. Was that Crypto Profeta? Hold on. No. What was that? Yeah, I think I'm about to donate to my buddy. Not right now though, because this browser doesn't even have internet or Etherscan, or not Etherscan, MetaMask. So yeah, all the info, zen.pub. And if you actually go to the FENIX main website, we have a link to ZenPub right here. So you can just click on it. It doesn't look like a link, but you can click on it and it takes you to ZenPub. So you can see the dashboard. Is there a link straight to FENIX's stuff? How do you make this URL? Oh no, it's not like that. Okay. And then actually, you know what? Zen Turbo is actually making some stuff for us also. I saw it somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Whoop. So this is gonna get filled up here. So there's a race here, everybody. 1.5 trillion burned by Zen FTs, 3.2 trillion burned by DB Zen, 80 billion burned by Zen Knights, and then 21 billion. I don't know what this is, but no, this is probably not Zen FTs. So we're at 0 on ETH. So we need to make this number go up. Up, 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 up. Look at the burns. Oh, this is going flat again. This is getting flat again. Around here it was doing the same thing. I think this is when Zen Knights came out, or no, DB Zen came out. It was getting flat. You can't see the ETH flattening one, but yeah. So soon this will get updated. So yeah, the whole Zen ecosystem is cooking. Everybody's working together. We've got dashboards. We've got people that are doing charts. I haven't looked on this site in a second. I don't know if there's anything here yet. But I think Zenmon's going to add some stuff as well. So, yeah. So there's a whole ecosystem of stuff here. And I also, from here you can go to projects, and FENIX is listed here. So you might be able to do staking on FENIX through the Zen dApp at one point. All right, maybe does this already work? I'll have to test this out later. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. Everybody, have a great day. Have a great weekend. Congratulations to Richard and the Hex community for getting Pulse Chain, the Hexicans, Pulsicans, for getting Pulse Chain launched. I know a lot of people have been waiting for that for a while. So, and we are launching on Pulse Chain. We will come to Pulse Chain. So, thanks. And I am going to take off. Let me just check and see what the thing looks like. Let's see. What are the tokenomics for FENIX? What are your future plans for FENIX? FYI, just staked all my FENIX for 300 days. Is that a good move? I don't know. We're going to see. It depends on what other people do. You're not playing against me. You're playing against everybody else who's in FENIX. Let's see. Oh, FENIX is on a DEX now? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's probably one big red candle that somebody set a LP up. Hold on. Let's see. FENIX. Ta-da! Oh, okay. Someone did it. Oh, this is gonna go red, real fast. Wait, this doesn't even matter. Oh, wait, is this? Yeah, okay. So FENIX is, it's about 2 cents. One FENIX is 2 cents. Sweet. Tweet what out? FENIX on DEX. Okay. You see, this is why I need you here. Giving me all this alpha. Use Twitter. FENIX protocol just listed on Uniswap at 0.016. Dex Screener. Check it out on Dex Screener. All right. Okay. Now I'm really getting out of here. Thanks for that help, though. Thanks for telling me to tweet that out. All right. See you later, everybody.